नमस्कार आणि तुमकां सगळ्यांक वेलकम आमची कार्यावळ जी जावन आसा वा स्वाद सांगपाचें म्हटल्यार खंयचीय गजाल आमी सुरवात करता आनी जर ती सुरवात जर बरी आसत जाल्यार मागीर सगळेंच कितें बरें तर तशेंच आमच्या जेवणान सुद्दां आमी स्टार्टर एड करता म्हणजे स्टार्टर्स जेन्ना आमी एड करता म्हणजे खंयचो सूप जावं कितें म्हणजे ती स्टार्टर आमकां हेल्प करता की आमकां आनिकूय भूक आमची वाडोवपाक आनी मुखार तें जेवण बरें बरें पचपा खातीर तर आमी म्हणटात न्हू सुरवात बरी जाल्यार सगळेंच बरें तर आमचे खातीर आमच्या ह्या कार्यावळीची सुरवात आमी करुया वा स्वाद ह्या कार्यावळीत आमच्या बरोबर आमची ही सुरवात बरी करपा खातीर आमच्या बरोबर आसा शेफ सुशील सो शेफ सुशील कुमार जी वेलकम आमच्या शोत तर म्हाका सांगात स्टार्टर आमी आयज पळयतली तर हो स्टार्टर आमचो आमी सूप करपाचें रायट सो म्हाका सांगात की तुमी जेन्ना भुरग्यांक सूप करपाक शिकयता ओके डिफरंट सूप तेन्ना तुमी आनी अशें कितें वेगवेगळे सूप करपाचे खंयच्यान आयले की तांकां स्टार्टरा पासून स्टार्ट करपाक जाय सो बेसिकली कशें तुमी वयता सो फर्स्ट स्टार्टर आनी मागीर रेसिपी सो कशें कितें
Yes, so it always starts with starters. That's why it's called starters.
Yeah.
If you are having a buffet, so as we can see that always starters will be first. Generally, soup always considered as starters, but if you have any other kind of snacks, that can be also considered as starters. So in that case, snacks will come first, and then soup will be considered as a second course. If you follow the French classical menu, the first course is adouf. So under adouf there will be many other snacks, maybe veg or non-veg, and second course comes potage. In French it's called potage. In English it will call soup. So both can be considered as starters. If both will be together, then soup will come. Yes.
Okay. तो स्टार्टरान सूप येता आनी मागीर आमी जेवण स्टार्ट करता.
Yes.
ओके ओके सो आयज कसलो सूप आसा?
Today we'll be doing cabbage chowder.
Cabbage chowder.
Chowder, yeah.
Okay.
That's a kind of a creamy thick soup. Basically we have to cook certain vegetables. So what the vegetables we are going to take like cabbage, capsicum, onion and tomatoes. And we have to make a white sauce and we have to thicken with the white sauce.
Wow.
And there are different version of the chowder where we can add potatoes as a thickening agent.
Okay, म्हणजे सूप जनरली आमी वेगवेगळे इन्ग्रेडियंट मिक्स करून तो दाट थिक करपा खातीर आमी वेगवेगळे इन्ग्रेडियंट
potato we can add.
आनी आमी जेवणाच्या पयलीं सूप खाता जेणे करून आमकां भूकूय बेगीन लागता रायट
Yes, soup always stimulate our appetite. It increases our appetite, our hunger. So that's why it's always considered or always recommend to have starters first.
ओके सो आमी आयज पळोवया रेसिपीक सूप आनी प्युअर वेजिटेबल सूप आनी कोबी तर आमकां इजिली अवेलेबल आसा आनी चड प्रायजूय नासता मार्केटान सो जनरली कोबी सो आयज आमी कोबीचो सूप पळोवया कोबी प्लस आनी वेगवेगळे इन्ग्रेडियंट
Yes, cabbage and some other vegetables. But even if you want to make it like non-veg version, we can always do. There are many recipes of chowder where we can use seafood. We can use clams, we can use even prawns, and many other versions are there.
Okay, म्हणजे वेगवेगळे वेज नॉन वेज असे वेगवेगळे आमी सूप करपाक
But what we are going today, it is pure veg.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So शेफ सुशील कुमार जी
Thank you.
चल हम स्टार्ट करेंगे स्टार्ट करूया.
Okay, so as we mentioned, we'll be doing cabbage chowder. It's a kind of soup. It's a thick creamy soup originated from USA, America.
Okay.
But slowly overall it spread over all the country and people are loving. This is a very nutritious and healthy soup.
Okay. So याची सुरुवात अमेरिकेतल्यान जाली तुम्ही म्हणता. Okay.
So now I will discuss about the ingredients. The ingredients we'll be using. We have chopped onion.
So एक एक करून आमी घेऊया. So पहिलो आमी कानो बारीक केल्लो कानो घेतला.
We have chopped onion. Okay. And then next we have cabbage. This is also fine chopped cabbage.
Okay. So kobi barik.
Yes, fine dices we have. Now we have chopped capsicum.
Okay.
This is capsicum, also in Hindi called Shimla mirch. This is
डब्बू
green,
मिरसांग आमी म्हणटा जी
yes.
बारीक म्हणजे जे बियो काढून बारीक आमी कट करून
Yeah.
ओके आणि
Now
नेक्स्ट
we have also chopped tomatoes,
ओके
which will also go along with the soup.
सो टमाटा म्हणजे सगळे जे आमी कटिंग करता ते एका सायझीन कट
Sides,
करपाक
yes. As you can see, all 4 vegetables are looking even size, similar size.
okay.
So we have cut nicely into even size.
ओके नेक्स्ट
Now the next ingredients we have butter, salted butter we have.
ओके
Yes, salted butter is required. Then we have
Cheese.
cheese,
Wow.
grated cheese. This is a normal Amul processed cheese we have, but any cheese, any of your
म्हणजे,
favorite cheese we can add in this.
चीज आमच्या हितून एक आणि एक फ्लेवर हाडटा
Yes,
वेगळोच
it always adds flavor. Also, it increases the nutritive value of the dish.
ओके
Yes, also it gives some richness to the food.
सो बटर एंड चीज कॉम्बिनेशन बरें वता
Yes, combination, but the uses are different.
ओके
This will be using as a garnish at the end, and butter will be using for making the white sauce.
ओके
Okay, so if you'll see the next ingredient, we have refined flour.
ओके
We
हो
have
मैदा कितलो
मैदा.
पर्यंत घेवपाचो कितलो एक वाटी मैदा पुरो
Yes, this is almost, I can say 50 grams we have.
ओके
Yeah, so 50 grams flour we'll be using. Now this is
Pepper.
pepper powder we have.
मिरयाचो पिठो
Yes.
ओके
This is pepper powder.
ओके वो एक टेबल स्पून पुरो
Total it's around 1 tablespoon, but we'll add whatever is required
Okay.
as per the requirement we'll be adding. Then we have
सो
paprika. It's a kind of chili
Okay.
powder also, but this paprika is not too spicy like a normal chili powder.
ओके वो पेप्रिका
Yeah.
आमकां रेडीमेड मेळटा
Yeah, it's ready-made only. It comes in bottle, and it's not so spicy.
हां म्हणजे
Yeah.
फक्त तो आमकां टेस्ट एड करपा
Yes,
खातीर
it add taste and it also give nice color.
हां म्हणजे
Suppose-
बेसिकली कलरा खातीर आमी
Correct.
हे यूज
Yes, if you're having white kind of any dish or maybe soup, so if you put red color of paprika on top as a garnish, it looks nice. It
वाव
will give a very good color
रंगी
combination.
बिरंगी सूप
Yes,
वाव
we can say.
And next,
we have a salt.
ओके
We have salt.
सो इम्पॉर्टंट
Yes, very important.
सो सॉल्ट
Without-
नाल्यार स्वाद ना
Yes, without salt, no taste.
ओके
Okay, and
Ani-
then we have ready-made bread rolls, which will be
Okay.
accompaniment for the soup. We have
Okay, wow.
We have already prepared
हेका कितें म्हणटा ब्रेड रोल्स
bread rolls.
ओके हे सुपान जनरली
yes, it
यूज
is best accompaniment for soup. We can dip that bread rolls in the soup and we can have.
ओके आणि नाल्यार तेंचे आमी क्यूब सुद्धा फ्राय
Yes,
करून
yes.
क्यूब
If you want to cut it into a small square and just deep fry in golden brown color, so that will be turned into a croutons,
Okay.
bread croutons. So
Okay.
that can be also served as an
सो
accompaniment.
ब्रेड क्रुटन्स जावच्या पयलीं हे रेडी ब्रेड आसा
Yes,
जे
and
आमी
also we
फ्राय
can
केले
take
उपरांत
slices of bread, white bread also we can take, nicely cut into maybe triangles or maybe in the square,
Okay.
even the different fancy shape we can cut, fry it nicely golden brown, and then we can use as a.
ओके जनरली सुपान आमी क्रुटॉन्स घालता तेन्ना ते तेजो फ्लेवर आनिकूय बरो लागता
Yes.
सो नॉर्मल स्लायस सुद्धा आमी घेवं शकता आणि ते
Correct,
फ्राय करून आमी
correct.
ओके सो विल स्टार्ट
Yes, we'll start, and few more things. This is nutmeg.
ओके
We
जायफळ
have
न्हू
nutmeg, yeah, jaipur.
जायफळ
Yes, this also we use when we're making white sauce. We need to grate it nicely, so it adds more flavor in the sauce.
वाव जायफळ पूण हेचो इल्लोसो म्हाका दिसता जायफळाचो घालचो पडटा न्हू पीस
Yes.
मीन स्मॉल क्वॉन्टिटीन
Small,
आमकां
yeah, very small
कित्याक
quantity. This is very aromatic and
हाँ,
high flavor.
बरोबर.
If you add much, the things will be different taste, like
सारकें
bitter
सो
taste.
प्रत्येक जे आमी एक एक इन्ग्रेडियंट घालता स्पेशली मसाला तो केअरफुली आमी घालचे पडटा आनी जायफळ जे आमचे एक स्वाद आनिकूय वाडयता पूण तो तितलेच क्वॉन्टिटीन घालपाची गरज आसता
So we'll be using for making white sauce. We have around 500 ml of milk,
ओके हांगा
and yes, we have around 500 ml of milk.
मिल्क ओके
Yes. And,
म्हणजे आमचो तो सूप व्हाईट कलर जाता ते
yes,
मिल्का खातीर
Yes,
ओके
yes. And also we have another major ingredient that is technically called
ओके आमी
onion studded with bay leaf and cloves.
ओके सो कांदो घेवप आनी
Yes.
तेका
So,
हेचे आमी म्हणटा कितें मसाला पान न्हू ऑल स्पायस लीफ हे
yeah,
पान
this is bay leaf.
बे लीफ
Yeah, this is bay leaf and this is a small pieces of onion.
जनरली हे पान मसाला बॅलन्स करपाक सुद्दां आमी यूज करता न्हू कूक करतना
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So simply we have to just start with the cloves. We'll just
Okay.
do like this. So cloves will hold bay leaf and onion together. And while boiling the milk, we need to put this in the milk.
Okay,
The reason is to add flavor into the milk.
ओके सो
Yeah.
तेजो स्वाद आनीकूय
Yes,
वाडोवपा
yes,
खातीर आमी
yes.
कांद्याक ते बे लीफ लावन
Correct. That's
Okay.
why we call use flavored milk for making the white sauce. So the
Okay.
basically flavor will be added from the onion, bay leaf, and cloves.
ओके
Yes.
ओके
So we'll proceed now. First, what we'll do, we'll keep milk for boiling.
सो पयलीं आमी दूद गरम करूं
Yes, so we have pan over here. Okay. Now we'll put milk. 500 ml of milk is there.
सो अर्द लिटर दूद भितर ओतला मातशें रूम टेम्परेचर बॉयलिंग का बॉयल हाडपाक जाय
Yes, normally just you have to boil it once. Okay. And this thing also we have to put, so milk will get flavor.
पूण तें दूद फुटना आमी जेन्ना दुदान कितें एड करता तेन्ना दूद आमी म्हणटा की फट जाता
No, it's not like any kind of sour thing. It
Okay.
won't
सो
crack.
सो आमी ट्राय करूं शकता दुदान घालतना
Yes.
म्हणजे स्टार्टिंगेकूच घालून दवरपाचें
Yeah, even if you want, we can wait for some time and let just start to boil. Then we can add.
Okay.
But many times I have done this way.
Okay.
It won't get curdled.
ओके सो आमी ट्राय करुया म्हणटा
Yes. And the same time we can make our another component of the sauce. For the white sauce, next we have to make roux.
सो आतां आमी कितें करता वायट सॉस करता न्हय
Yeah. So for white sauce we have kept milk for boiling, and then
Okay.
side by side we have to make roux.
रू
Yeah,
ओके
that
ते
is-
म्हणजे कितें म्हण तेका कितें म्हणजे कशें आसता तें
Roux, that is an equal quantity of butter and flour.
ओके
We
सो
need to just cook both together.
बटर एंड फ्लावर बरोबर समान रेशन घेतलेलें तेका आमी
Yes.
रू म्हणटा right?
Yes.
ओके
And even there are different kinds of roux, white roux, brown roux, blonde roux. That's all depend upon the
Oh,
color.
so
If you'll
वेगवेगळे
not-
roux असतात.
Yes, if you'll allowed to white in color, then it's called white roux. If you'll cook
Okay.
little bit more, and it turns like blonde in color, then it will
हां
be blonde
म्हणजे
roux.
त्या
Yes.
कलरा प्रमाणे तेका वेगवेगळं नांव पडटा सो व्हायट
Yes.
रू ब्रावन रू आतां आमी करता ते खंयचे व्हायट
So this is almost, I can say, 50 grams butter.
ओके एंड
So
मैदा
let it melt. And the ratio is very important for making bechamel sauce or white sauce.
ओके
The,
रेशो
the ratio is 1:1:10. Means 50 grams butter I have taken, then 50 grams flour we have to take, and then 500 ml of milk.
सो जो रेशो आसता म्हणजे आमी जी क्वॉन्टिटी घेता ती सारकी आसूंक जाय 1:1:10 म्हणजे ते इक्वल आसपाक जाय सगळें
So this is again around 50
सो आमी
grams.
जितले बटर घेतला तितलोच आमी मैदो घेतला आनी ते स्लो गॅसाचेर सारके
Yes,
चाळप
yes.
आसता नाल्यार ते
We'll have to put
पोनाक
on-
दसतले येस आनी शेफ म्हाका दिसता की ते गुठले जावपाक दिवंक जायना न्हू नाल्यार
Yeah, lumps will be formed, but we have to break all the lumps.
ओके सो हे मैदा आनी बटर
Yes,
सो व्हायट रू आमी
yes, this is white roux. You can get nice aroma of butter and flour.
येस तो फ्लावर
This
जसो
is
जसो भाज-
basically thickening agent. It's thicken the food items wherever we add.
सो आमकां केन्ना कळटा की जालें एक आतां म्हाका हळूहळू वास येवपाक लागला म्हाका दिसता हे वास येता तेन्ना आमी त्या वासाचेर अंदाज लावप रायट
Yes, we can see still color is white. Now slowly it's turning off white.
ओके
So hardly it requires few more seconds, maybe 10 seconds. If you'll cook maybe suppose next 1 minute, then it will become like a blonde roux. The color will be blonde. And if
Okay.
you'll cook another 1 minute, then it will become like brown.
सो शक्यतो आमी इतली काळजी घेवप की तो ब्रावन जावपाक जायना म्हणजे चड जर आमी भाजपाक गेली जाल्यार तेजो कलर चेंज जातलो सो आतां स्लायटली हेचो कलर आमकां
Okay, so
दिसता ऑफ
this is
वायट
done now. And
Okay, ready asa.
milk is also boiled. We just need one boil.
ओके
And
सो दुदाक उकळी आयल्या बरी
we can see milk is nicely
आनी
boiled.
तितून तो कानोय आसा न्हू आमचो मिक्स सो
Yeah. And we'll let it be this onion and close for a little more,
ओके
so the flavor
सो ते
will
बरें चाळून घेवचें
be, yes, flavor will be nicely absorbed by the milk.
गॅस ओके आनी आमी ते गाळपाक जाय आमकां मिल्क
Yeah. Now what we'll be doing, we have to put milk into the roux,
Okay.
or maybe roux we can put in the milk.
सो सवकास दूद हळूहळू हितून घालुया पॅन
And then slowly we need to stir.
हां सो हांगा सुद्दां तितलेंच आमकां एक हे जावंक जाय रेडी म्हणजे कळपाक जाय की आमकां ते चाळत रावंक जाय नाल्यार परत गुठले जातले रायट स्लोली घालून
Now we'll have to stir nicely.
म्हणजे चाळत रावपाक जाय सो
To
हेका
break the lumps.
असलेच हे घेवंक जाय विस्क ओके आनी अशे गुठले उरपाक जायना न्हू ते आमी फूल क्लियर
Yeah,
करता
it will cook.
सो बरें करून चाळपाक जाय म्हणून ते आमी स्टीलच्या व्हडल्या आयदनान घातला जेणे करून आमकां बरें पडटलें आनी इजी जातलें कूक
Yes,
करपाक
that was a bit small.
हय म्हणजे जेन्ना हितून आसल्यार चाळपाक त्रास जाता सो आमचें हें रेडी आसा आतां हळू मिक्स करून ते परफेक्ट जाल्ले आसा दाट जाल्ले आसा
Yes, now our white sauce is ready.
Okay.
You can see it's very creamy and smooth.
Okay.
So now this is ready to use for our cabbage chowder. If you want, at this stage we can add little bit seasoning.
ओके
Okay.
म्हणजे सिजनिंग घातल्या
Yes,
उपरांत
salt and pepper we can add over here. But if you want to add while making the soup, that time also we can add. But we can add little.
मातशें सूप घालता
Yeah, little we have to add because in butter also there is salt. Little pepper powder we can add.
सो थोडो मिरयांचो पिठो
Yes. And then the most important thing is nutmeg.
ओके
Okay. Nutmeg we
So-
can just grate it directly.
ओके सो हे एक पळोवन घ्या कितें इल्लेशें ते बारीक पिठो जाय
Yes.
तेजो फक्त जायफळाचो
Just we have to grate into fine pieces and little only, not much. Okay.
ओके
Then next step, once we'll stir it, give a nice
परत एकदा
stir.
बरं चाळून घेवप
Yes, we can get nice aroma of the nutmeg.
हय जायफळाचो बरो वास
Yes.
सुटलो इवन खीर कितें करताले आमी जायफळ घालता
Kheer,
कितें
even besan ka laddu, in that
Ah,
also
besan
many
laddu,
people prefer
yes.
to add little. So it adds some nice flavor. So this is done now. Now the next will be boiling the vegetables.
कॅप्सिकम आनी कांदो सुद्दां घालतले भितर उकळपाक
Yes.
बॉयलिंग वी हॅव टू बॉयल दीस ऑनियन
Yes, we have to boil. So first I am adding around 700 ml of water.
ओके 700 ml उदक घालपाक जाय
Yes. So in the
ओके म्हणजे
water
जितले
we can put cabbage. This is around,
ओके फर्स्ट कॅबेज
you can say around 150 grams of chopped cabbage is there. Okay.
ओके 150 ग्रॅम
Yeah.
कॅबेज आणि
Then-
टोमॅटो
Then we can put tomatoes. Tomatoes we need to put around 50 grams, not much.
ओके टमाट 50 ग्राम
Yeah.
आणि तितलेच कॅप्सिकम जितले
Yeah, this
टमाट
capsicum also will put around 50 grams.
ओके
Then onion around 70 to 80 grams.
ओके कांदो मातसो चड
Yeah.
ओके 70 ते 80 ग्रॅम कांदो
We have to stir.
सो सगळ्यांक चड क्वॉन्टिटी आसा ती कॅबेजाची आसा 150 ग्रॅम.
Yes.
ओके. एंड 50 ग्रॅम आमी टोमॅटो एंड
Tomatoes,
कॅप्सिकम
Capsicum, yes.
आनी कानो 70.
We can put little salt at this stage. So vegetables.
आमी उदळी सॉल्ट थोडेशे
Yes,
घातलेले ना.
little will be adding, not
Okay.
much. We'll taste later on. A little pepper powder also will add. Just little for flavor.
सो शेफ सुशील जी आमकां सांग की हे कितले मिनटां लागता आमकां हे बॉयल
we have
जावपाक.
boiled these vegetables for around 10 minutes and the vegetables are almost cooked.
Okay.
So now time has come.
सो 10 मिनटां आमकां जाय कूक जावपाक आनी आतां पळय बरें बॉयल जाला आनी बॉयल जाले उपरांत आमकां कळ्ळें 10 मिनटान तेका बरो खतखतो येतकच ते रेडी आसा.
Yes, yes.
ओके.
Almost.
सो 10 मिनटां आमकां जाय हे बरें बॉयल जावपाक आनी वेजिटेबल्स आतां सगळ्यो बऱ्यो कूक जाल्ल्यो आसा आनी एक बरो वास सुटला ताका.
So the now next step we'll have to add white sauce in this.
ओके. आतां व्हायट सॉस. सो हे व्हायट
chicken.
सॉस
Yes, this is white sauce. So little
आतां बरी उकळी आयल्या उपरांत तेका व्हायट सॉस आमी एड करुया.
little by little we need to add.
इल्ले इल्ले करून घालूंक जाय न्हू.
Yes. And we'll have to keep
Okay.
stirring.
सो आमी थोडे थोडे घातला आनी आमी चाळत रावपाक जाय ते. सो ते व्हायट सॉसाचो टेस्ट आनी आमचे वेजिटेबल्स बॉयल जाला तेजो बरो मिक्सचर आतां बरो ब्लेंड जाता आनी एक वेगळोच वास. आतां म्हाका दिसता हळूहळू आमचो सूप रेडी जाता. सो आनी थोडे घातला. सो
Add in next vegetable.
सो सवकास सवकास करून आमी सगळे आसा ते हळूहळू एक एक करून घालपाचे. ओके. गुठले जावपाक दिवंक जायना. सो चाळत रावन ते ब्रेक करीत आमकां चाळचें पडटलें. आतां हळूहळू कलर पळय चेंज जालो न्ही. व्हायट कलर आयलो.
Yes, slowly color will change. Color will change and as it boils, the consistency will also change.
हां.
Texture will
मातसो
slightly
जसो जसो शिजता आनी आमी मिक्स करता तसो मातसो मातसो तो दाट जायत येता. सो
As we can see, if I'll take 1 spoon and if you'll pour, both things should come together. If the vegetables are getting stuck on your spoon, it means still it's not
म्हणजे
done.
जेन्ना आमी ते
Yes.
कळपा खातीर आमी चाळून पळोवपाचें. म्हणजे जेन्ना आमी चाळटा आनी अशें करून पळयता ओतून पळयता तेन्ना ते दोनी वेजिटेबल आनी सूप बरोबर पडपाक जाय. म्हणजे तेका बरें कोट जाल्लें आसा तो सूप वेजिटेबलाक.
And
And आता तो
we
ready
can see
आसा.
the consistency. This is perfect.
हां.
If you'll cook suppose 2 to 3 minutes more, it will become thick,
Okay.
and that won't be a
जी आतां
correct
परफेक्ट आसा.
consistency.
म्हणजे
Yes.
सपोज आमी हेच्या पेक्षा चड जर कूक करपाक लागली तर ते आनी दाट जावपाची शक्यता आसा. सो हे फायनल स्टेज आसा.
Yes.
इतलोच दवरपाचो आनी इट्स डन.
This is perfect, and little salt is required. We have already added salt while preparing the white sauce.
हां. म्हणजे मातशें मीठ आमकां पळोवपाचें. मिठाचें प्रमाण पळोवपाचें गरज आसा. सो अंदाजान मीठ घालपाचें आनी मदीं मदीं सपोज मिठाची गरज जाय जाल्यार थोडें मीठ घालपाचें. आनी पेपर हे आमी कित्याक घालता चड करून?
Yes, this pepper powder is we are adding for getting better flavor. Because as you know, this soup is not having any kind of spices except this pepper powder.
ओके. सो
Yes.
म्हणजे आनी खंयचोच स्पायस ना भितर. म्हणजे आनी कितेंच घालूं ना म्हणून आमी मिरयांचो पिठो घालता जेणे करून तेजो स्पायस जो आसा तो आनिकूय आमकां बरो मेळटा.
So that's why we are adding pepper powder over here to add some spiciness. Otherwise, this soup will taste slightly sweet. And for more better flavor, I would love to put little more nutmeg powder.
ओके.
Little more.
सो आनिकूय
So
बरो
we can
वास
just-
येवपा खातीर हो आतां म्हाका दिसता लास्ट स्टेजीचेर मातशें घातल्यार तेजो वास आनी बरो सुट्टा न्हू.
Yes.
ओके.
that's
जायफळ एक कितें तेजे बेनिफिट्स जायफळाचे?
Mostly we use for flavor. It adds very nice flavor, unique flavor we can say. Now our soup is ready.
आनी तेका वास येता.
Okay, this is done now.
ओके. आतां गॅस पण डन.
Yes. Now it's,
सो जसो जसो तो थंड जाता तसो आनिकूय दाट जावन येता दिसता न्हू.
yes. Okay, so our soup is ready now. We'll do plating. Yes. Okay. So as you can see, we have given a correct portion of soup. Now we'll put some garnishes.
Okay, so
We'll have to garnish soup
cheese.
with cheese. When our soup is hot, that time only we recommend to put cheese.
Okay,
So
garam असता तेन्ना
yes,
cheese
yes,
घालप.
yes, and this is hot soup, not cold soup. So when this soup is hot, that time only we need to put the cheese. So it will nicely melt, and the taste will spread.
ओके सो हे
Yes.
चीज आमी गरम असता तेन्नाच सुपान घालूंक जाय कित्याक ते चीज बरें मेल्ट जावन
Yes, and now the next
टेस्ट वेगळो
next garnishes we have paprika.
Okay.
So that also we can put.
तेजे वयर एक कलरा खातीर
Yes, for color and
so
very little spices, not much. And now the most important is accompaniment. This is a bread roll,
bread
which will be best combination with this. We can put
सो ब्रेड रोल ताका आमी
two numbers of bread rolls we can put.
तो बुडोवन खावपाक
Okay, and 2 spoon we can put.
सो आमचो सूप हो रेडी आसा
Yes.
शेफ आमचो सूप रेडी आसा
Yes.
मग सूप आतां खावपाचो कसो म्हणजे ताका एक पद्दत आसा म्हणजे डीप करून
Yes, yes. This bread roll is a kind of accompaniment for the soup, so we can dip into the soup and we can have.
ओके
Yeah, so we
सो
can.
हो बुडोवपाचो भितर आनी मागीर खावपाचो
Yes.
त्या भायर आनी कितें येता डीप करपाक आमकां
Even
Crumbs.
there are many things we can make bread croutons. We can make bread steak. We can make bread crackers. Crackers also we can use.
Okay,
So mostly
bread
all the
stick,
crunchy
bread
things we can enjoy with
हा म्हणजे जे
this.
कुरकुरीत
Yes,
असता ते घातले
कुरकुरीत.
की आमकां ते आनीक बरें ओके आमी स्टार्ट करूया
Yes,
तुमी बी
please.
खाया
Yes.
सो हो ब्रेड आमी हितून बुडयता वाव
Yes.
खरेंच
Yes, yes.
म्हणजे ते सुपी आणि जे लिक्वीड खरेंच आमकां जाय आसता यम्मी आनी ते चीज घातला पळय ते मेल्टींग चीज
Yes.
म्हाका दिसता
Cheese adding more flavor. Yes.
म्हणजे जेन्ना आमी
And also paprika also adding little bit of very mild the
हय
spiciness.
म्हणजे मिरयांचो पिठो तो
Yes.
मातसो लागता आनी गरम गरम सुपान जेन्ना ते डीप जाता तेन्ना हा एक प्रकारचे ताळ्याक सुद्दां आमकां बरें
Yes.
दिसता खातना
Correct.
खरेंच सो
Even in winter season, you can have regularly.
Ah.
It also gives warmth to your body.
हय म्हणजे जेन्ना थंडाय पडटा आनी
Yes.
इवन दो मातशी थंडी सुद्दां जाल्यार तेन्ना आमी सूप घेता रायट
Correct.
हय तो आनी ते बी आमकां जाल्यार आमचें पोट भरलें सो सुपी खावू बी और पिवू बी
Yes, yes, yes.
ओके सो देव बरें करूं शेफ बऱ्यांतले बरें डिश केले आनी हांव ट्राय करतलें आनी हांव सगळ्यांक सांगतलें की हो सूप कसो जाला आनी विथ क्रीम आनी म्हाका चीज आवडटा रायट सो हे सगळे कॉम्बिनेशन वेजिटेबल्स म्हाका मेळ्ळे भितर चीज मेळ्ळें आनी वाव
White sauce.
वायट सॉस रायट आनी वायट सॉस म्हळ्यार आनी दुसरो सुद्दां आनी एक सॉस आसा रायट जे आमी ट्राय करूं शकता ब्रावन सॉस
Yes, there are many more
Okay.
sauces.
ओके
Yes.
येस थँक्यू वेरी मच
Thank you so much. Thank you.